Hi, so now we are going to do the front end. So for the front end, I already start to do some styling because this is not the main input from this project. So I want to already start the style to make more efficient for our authentication system. So as you can see, we have here main page. We have two buttons, one for login that are ready. Start to do some styling already set up the React router so you can access some pages. And here the synop it's not going to any page because I'm set up, and this is what I want to do with you. Already did a login. We are going to do something similar with the synap register page, but I want also to show you how to set up the register page. So this is the code of the main app. So you can see you already set up the router here. And now let's create a register page. We come here, I create here a new folder, name page, also create a new folder, components, navigation, and a nav that's here. And let's do a register page. So we create new page, SX, and let's do some beginning styling. And if we come here, we have to import just a page. And here we set to register. So now our component in the page, it's here. So what we want to do here is to also start doing some styling. But first, let's set up state. We are going import use effect and mainly use state. Use effect will be needed for later. So now let's set up, let me see the name. I call here form data const form data set form data going to be equal. We call use state and going to be equal to a dictionary. And what we want here is the first name. That's going to be now empty string. The last name going to be also empty string. The email, the password, and the repeat password. Okay, now I think I can do some styling. For here, I'm going to copy the style already. I've done some of it. Here are the fragments that there is no need for. Let me see if everything is still good with the login. Yeah. So we want is going to be empty fragment. It is going to be the same. Let's now delete the input for now. We also want the icon from React icons, but new icon. So yes, and this is the CSS styling that I'm using, that I've set up for this project. And for now, let's say that it's going to be empty, even if the name is going to be the same. Okay, so for here, let's say when the placeholder is going to be the first name, name, first name, the requiring inputs. Okay, for here, I have to change here register, and let's go to register. And we can select that one. We are going to import this from React icons dash pi. Let's see what's going wrong. Nothing, just need some refresh. And we are going to put the icon here, beautiful. So before doing the configuration, let's start the other fields. Going to be for the last name, email, password, and password confirm. Last name, going to be type email. I should have done something before. That's not important. Name, email. Also, field is required. Placeholder, password. It's going to be password. And here, the password. Okay, I think the input fields all here. Okay, so now we can do the handle change and handle submit. So let's start to create the functions. Let's start with handle change. Going to be equal to, but before that, let's destructure these elements. First name, last name, email, password, password, be equal, form date. Okay, and here one is. So to handle all of them at once, what we're going to do is set form data Here you want to retrieve the previous elements inside the object, and here the previous, and e dot target dot name, because we want to target the elements with this name unchanged, and e dot target dot val. The feeling that I forget something is the object, so needed here. Mhm. What I'm doing here wrong. It looks like it's in the wrong order. Parentheses. Okay, good. So for examples, let's do a console log for you to see what this is working. We're going to log from the console the form data, and let's open the console, quick refresh. And at the moment, okay, forget to add this. So here, in all of them, you want to unchange, going to be equal this, and when the value, for example, here the value going to be equal to the first name. Yeah. Now we have to add this in all the fields, but with the value respect in that field. Here we type the email. Here the password, and on that one the password. Okay, and now to work, you can see at the moment we change the value. This is going to reflect in our state, and with this, with that only will change, we're targeting the name individually of each attribute inside the object, and we're changing it to the respective attribute. So now, next step is to handle the submit for this one, the function. Now here, a dot event default, and this, and here on the submit, we're going to add some conditions. So if password is different from the password, we're going to console log password do not match. Here it's equal. We are in JavaScript. Okay, so let's do a quick test. So yeah, that in the correct format. Okay, we have to unclick and I'll submit. Now it's supposed to work. So let's put here different passwords. You can see here passwords do not match. If you put the same, nothing happens. Oh, it was supposed to be. So now we can actually, we don't need to watch this anymore because we know that it's working. And better than this, it's to have a notification. For this, we are going to install Toast. For this, we have to install and npm install Toastify. Let's see if name is correct. Is installing. Next step is to configure the Toast here. So we are going to import the CSS style, the Toast container, and we are going to add this here just below the router so we can access the Toast in all our components. Okay, so here in the register, instead of the console log, let's say Toast dot error, and here we can say passwords do not match. We also have to make sure import Toast. This line is not needed. So we're going to import Toast from and yeah, Toastify. It's here. Okay, let's try again. Some random name, some random email to, and some random passwords. Verifical register. Yes, you have here the signal. Passwords do not match. Okay, so this is, we have already the register page, the login page. So now let's do reset password page. So from here, right, reset passwords page dot csx. Here we can copy from here. We just need an email. Well, we also don't need here the form data, but whatever. So you already have the setup done. So it will not matter. That's great. Is that password? like this. I'm going to import is that not recognizer is that password page from page is that password page. Copy this, put this here, and we have our reset password page. So process the password page. We want a link here in the login. The password, let's say link, forget password, can be this style. Yeah, we could have signed that other way, but at the moment it's not so important. So to reset password, yeah, it's good enough. Click here, and we should have been redirected to reset password. Let's see again here in the console. Not much. Location, login, reset password. Okay, forgot what is. Try again. Login, forget password. Reset password. Password is not defined at login page. Ah, okay, we're actually going to the reset password. We still have to clean up this. So, const. Okay, let's doing this. Where are we? Forget password. And it's that one that was giving an error. Okay, so now here, let's say, is that password and that icon. It's fine for here. And we have to change this value. Is that password. So here we also went and also mid, given create. Yeah. And change or better one click. Let's handle the submit, which going to do nothing. After with Redux, we are going to add our global state and the functionality to get from our API the actions that are going to reset a password and do our login state. Okay, now yeah, I have the reset password. So let's create also an activate page. Activate page. Activate page.csx. And it will have been better to add all that page to new folder. named authentication page, but now it's done. So let's keep doing that way. Okay, for the activation page, we want, we're not going to need most of these, so we can do this. Let's add our activation page here below the register. Makes sense. Account, activate, activate page, and it's going that one part here. So this is going to be on the redirect, but now we can watch this from here, and there was slash and plus. Okay, so for activate page, what we want to do? Let's copy this style. We don't need any form, neither an input. We're going to need an under submit. We can copy that one. So for our under submit, it's going to be nothing. Now it's also an icon. Import this icon from React icons slash UI. Perfect. And here, since you're only using this and the button, okay, let me add some styling here. Again, secondary, this is class that I already have created. Okay, like that one. Activate count. Let's also see how how it's being displayed here in big screens. Okay, I want to do this bigger and also center. So for that, I have to create a new class. Say btn activate account. Here my styles. So for the styling, we went to margin auto, but we have to change the display block here because it's a line block. So for the margin, what we have to use the display block. So next, let's make a font size VRAM way bigger. RAM padding 1000 RAM, yeah, and margin top 5 RAM. Okay, let me see if I can put better color. So actually, I have here write the variants in BTN accent. Yeah, I think at least the user will know where is the button to click the password. So not me. Click the password, no, to activate the account. Activate account, and there is. And there is. So we finish this section. So we have already the login, the sign up, the register, and the forget password and activate page. So okay, so our page are now fully functional. So now we have to integrate that with API. But the next step is actually to set up Redux so we can create the global state management. So we'll have better control to control our variables or state in this front-end authentication. So for now, that's it. If you enjoyed the video and if you think it was valuable, so like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next video.